You don't know who Sgtmaj Mcmichael is? Bullshit! Sit down, get comfortable, because I'm about to tell you the story of the first African American Sergeant Major of the United States Marine Corps, the 14th Sergeant Major, Sgtmaj Mcmichael. Mcmichael was born February 24th, 1952, in Hot Springs, Arkansas. He will go on to graduate from Hot Springs High School. On August 27, 1970, Mcmichael enlisted into the United States Marine Corps. He would attend recruit training in San Diego, California. After completing his infantry training in Camp Pendleton, California, June of 1971, Mcmichael was assigned to Marine Barracks, Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. In May of 1973, he would be transferred back to Camp Pendleton to be a part of the 2nd Battalion, 5th Marines. In December of 1973, Mcmichael would return back to Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego, to serve as a drill instructor, a series gunnery sergeant, and a battalion drill master. And just 2 years later, December 1975, he was transferred to 1st Battalion, 7th Marines out of Camp Pendleton, California. In January of 1978, Mcmichael was transferred to the 3rd Marine Division, where he served as a shore party chief with the 3rd Division Support Group. Just a year later, January of 1979, he received orders to Marine Security Guard School, and upon completion of his training, he received orders to the American Embassy in Copenhagen, Denmark. And he would return 2 years later, May of 1981, to become an instructor at the Marine Security Guard School. In May of 1983, Mcmichael was assigned to the University of Minnesota, where he served as the Assistant Marine Officer Instructor for the Naval Reserve Officer Training Corps program. In December of 1984, at the completed Non-Commissioned Officers Academy Advanced course, Mcmichael would be transferred to Okinawa, Japan, where he served as First Sergeant of Charlie Company, 3rd Reconnaissance Battalion. He was then ordered to Marine Barracks, Roosevelt Roads in Puerto Rico in January of 1986 to serve as the barracks First Sergeant. Mcmichael then served as the director of the Staff Non-Commissioned Officers Academy at Marine Corps Air Station El Toro, California from May 1989 to May 1991. After serving as deputy director since August of 1988, in May of 1991, Mcmichael was transferred to Quantico again, where he would serve as the Sergeant Major of Officer Candidate School. In June of 1994, Mcmichael would return to Okinawa, Japan, where he would serve as the Sergeant Major of the 31st Marine Expeditionary Unit until July of 1995, because he would then be reassigned as the Sergeant Major of the 1st Marine Aircraft Wing. Then, from January of 1997 to June of 1999, he would become the Sergeant Major of Manpower and Reserve Affairs Division at Headquarters Marine Corps. Then, on July 1st, 1999, Mcmichael would assume his post as the 14th Sergeant Major of the United States Marine Corps, becoming the first African American to ever hold this post. But during his tenure, Mcmichael would receive the Navy Distinguished Service Medal, Legion of Merit, 2 Meritorious Service Medals, 2 Navy Marine Corps Accommodation Medals, and 2 Navy Marine Corps Achievement Medals. Now you know the story of the first African-American Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps, the 14th Sergeant Major, Sergeant Major Alfred L. Mcmichael. Make sure you stay tuned for more videos like these, as long as we tracking.